Why you can't finish anything? It's not laziness, it's brain chemistry. A Princeton psychologist gave a group of people a simple task. Halfway through, she stopped them. Took it away. Didn't let them finish. Days later, the unfinished task was still living in their heads. The tasks they actually completed? Mostly forgotten. If you've ever started a project with real excitement and abandoned it 3 weeks later, you've felt this exact mechanism. And you've probably called yourself lazy for it. You're not lazy. Your brain is running a predictable malfunction. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is. I have 4 notebooks sitting in a drawer right now. Each one started with a plan that was going to change my life. The first 15 pages filled in with unstoppable energy. Then nothing. For years I thought this meant something was wrong with my discipline. It didn't. It meant I didn't understand how starting actually works. Section 1. The Open Loop. In 1927, a psychologist named Bluma Zeigarnik noticed waiters could remember enormous, complicated orders, right up until the food was delivered. The second the order was complete, they forgot it instantly. She brought this into a lab. Interrupted some tasks. Let others finish. People remembered interrupted tasks about 90% better. This is the Zeigarnik Effect. Your brain treats an unfinished task like an open file it cannot close. It keeps the process running in the background, quietly draining attention. This is why a half-written email nags at you all day. The task isn't gone. It's open. And open things cost energy. But this explains why unfinished things haunt you. It doesn't explain why you started so many of them in the first place. Section 2. The Dopamine Trap. Dopamine isn't the reward chemical. That's the popular myth. Dopamine is the anticipation chemical. Research on dopamine release found something most people get backwards. It doesn't spike when you finish something. It spikes when you're imagining finishing it. The fresh notebook. The new app downloaded. That's when dopamine floods hardest. Not during the boring middle. Your brain already got its reward at the start. So when the boring middle arrives, there's no dopamine left to carry you through it. You're not lazy. You're dopamine depleted. For a task your brain already considers emotionally resolved. But there's a third layer underneath this. And it's the one that turns a chemistry problem into a personality trait. Section 3. The Identity Trap. Every time you abandon something, you collect evidence. I'm someone who doesn't finish things. The first time, it's an event. By the 10th time, it's an identity. And once your brain believes that, it starts unconsciously sabotaging new attempts. To keep that belief consistent, your brain prefers being right about who you are over you actually succeeding. My 4 unfinished notebooks weren't just 4 failed projects. They were 4 pieces of evidence training my brain to expect a 5th. So the fix can't just be try harder. You need to interrupt the loop at all 3 points. Section 4. The Completion Code. 1. Externalize the open loop. Write the task down somewhere visible the second it opens. Your brain no longer has to hold it open internally. It can rest. 2. Shrink the finish line. Don't aim to finish the notebook. Aim to finish page 16. Dopamine responds to nearness, not size. 3. Retrigger dopamine mid-task. Set a checkpoint every 20 minutes. Each checkpoint becomes a tiny new beginning instead of forcing your brain to survive on a reward that already happened an hour ago. 4. Bank the evidence. Every time you complete a checkpoint, consciously register it. You're overriding the identity file that says you don't finish things. Each completed checkpoint is a vote for a different version of you. I built all 4 of these into a 1-page system. Link is in the description. It's free. You don't have 4 notebooks because you're broken. You have 4 notebooks because your brain got its reward at the beginning. And nobody showed you how to manufacture more of it on the way to the end. Right now, you have at least 3 unfinished things sitting open in your brain. You already know what they are. This isn't about motivation. It's about closing the loop your brain has been running this entire time.